Hello and welcome to Call of the Wild. This is the 5th episode of our Path to 100%. This is where we're going to 100% this game. Every quest, every side quest, every Steam achievement. So we started that up by going through and doing all the storyline quests in the order of the DLC release. Now, the first couple maps, they didn't even have quests as it is for storyline. They just had a bunch of side quests. But as we kicked through, we did the taiga, we did the savannah, we did New Zealand, we did all these things. And the last one that has quests was Sun Departin. And we just finished that last episode and got to, going in reverse order now back, Emerald Coast, Australia. So that's where we're going to be starting on this mission, or rather on this episode. And I gotta say, Australia is my absolute favorite map. It is got so many kinds of deer. I love shooting the deer. You can't even spawn in without deer. But, that being said, the current quest that we were doing last time was to get a silver or better bantang with a heart shot from within 25 meters. So we were just running up and pissing them off and then trying to handgun them with the old 4.54 big bullet. And unfortunately, we didn't get any heart shots. Killed plenty. Lots of lung shots, lots of chest shots, a couple close calls, but nothing straight up through the heart. So that's what we're going to be starting on today. Now, we did luck into an amazing part of that quest, because the quest also says you have to take a picture of a melanistic bantang. And so I was just taking pictures of all the dark bantang, because they're all kind of dark looking, right? They're all brown. And wouldn't you know it, like the fourth one in happened to be melanistic. Fraction of a percent. I used up all my luck for this map. So hopefully there's no more quests like that. So I'm going to get some more bullets because we were just blasting these things. I need a silver, but if it's a gold, even if I lose points for putting 4 rounds in them, it's still a silver, you know? And to make sure that I actually can get the heart shot, I kind of need to make sure. I don't have enough handgun score yet to get the ones with the penetration. So, but we were getting enough penetration that I think I can get to the heart. The other option is I'm also carrying a 7mm bolt action. So if I get a shot that would have been a heart shot with this, I'm going to buy some more actually, and it doesn't get the penetration, then I'll know I need to do the 7mm. Oop, I got moved over to buying arrows. Give me lots of bullets. I used so many bullets last time. It was hilarious. It was not so much a hunting game as a first-person shooter. But it's nice to have the change of pace. Some of the other quests we'll be doing in the series, if you're just dialing in for the first time. Let's see where I got mission log. We got to shoot kangaroos in various ways, and I've been getting some of these just coincidentally. I noticed that one at the bottom, leucistic fur variation. That one might take a minute. There's the assortment hunt with all the different weapons. Goats, and then pigs at night. This is the bantang one we're working on. See how that knocked out? Melanistic. Sweet. Get crappy ratings of bronze or lower on feral pigs and goats, so I guess just shoot small females and small males. Alright, take a picture of a stubble quail and harvest one. Get a gold of everything. That's not too bad. And then 150 sandbar reds arusa. And we're at 6. I reset the maps before I did this so that it wouldn't like just all be done or half done. So anything you're seeing was accomplished already, was accomplished during the storyline quests or last episode. But anyway, I have yammered on long enough. Let's get back down into Bangtang territory. I was smacking them around here. You jump down here, and I'm going to see if I can't find a few more in these little lake areas. And if they prove harder to find, then we're going to swap the time of day to whenever they're drinking. And we'll go at it that way. Getting them within 25 meters, I think it was. I'm going to switch back to the right mission. But yeah, getting them within 25 meters basically they have to aggro you, or you have to sneak up to a stupidly close distance. So I'm hoping to rely on the idea that they're going to be aggroing me, rather than, me having to sneak up. Last episode I snuck up, it took forever. I mean, once I got there, it worked out pretty well, but it's not exactly exciting gameplay to just be on your belly for an hour. All right, southward ho. I was also trying at one point to shoot the Banteng with a 22, thinking it would piss him off, but they all just ran. So I don't think it's possible to, like, annoy them with a shot. Hopefully we'll have some nice aggressive ones today. I want them to try to just mess me up. What are you? You're an axis deer? Your favorite animal? They're just so awesome looking. Well, that's pretty good ones too. Mental note. I think I already have my gold axis deer for the mission. Yeah, I already got my gold axis deer, so I don't need to do anything special other than axis deer with any rifle. I probably have half of that already too. So when I kicked through here on the storyline playthrough, I was rolling with the bolt action 7mm. Favorite weapon. Just out of curiosity, let's check. Where'd they go? So I already have 4 with a rifle, yeah. All right, Banteng, are you here? And they start drinking at, I want to say 17? Yeah, 17, it's got to be. Or 18. Anyway, evening. Oop, I see you. Just gonna do a little sighting in of my gun here. Pretty accurate. I mean, it's not the best at range, but it'll get the job done. Oop. That one wanted revenge. That one survived a headshot. How the hell you do that? You wearing a helmet or something? And an ass helmet? Wait, what are you doing? It's not how this game works. Doing it wrong, dear. Yeesh. Got super deer over there. Although they do, like, I don't think hog deer aggro. When animals do aggro, they actually get, like, bonus HP. But I don't think hog deer actually can aggro. I think that was just Call of the Wild being weird. I guess that's not fatal, but disfiguring. Okay, I can see how he lived as long as he did. He wasn't happy. He was definitely gonna have bled out either way, but alive long enough to look weird. Okay, so there were not any Banteng here. I'm gonna go down and then kind of curve. Ooh, sandbar. A decent sandbar. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to go down, and then when I hit the road, I'm going to kind of curve, unless there's signs of Banteng further south. Because I know that gets into croc territory, but I think the coast, the lower coast in this region has Banteng still. And they'll be at the water soon enough, so we will be able to hit this lake, and I think this lake has Banteng. And I'm pretty sure most of the inner river... Well, no, maybe not. I don't even know. We'll find out. That's why we play. Exploration. Man, these quail are hard to see. Like I hear it. Oh yeah, quail run, don't they? I have not intentionally hunted any birds my entire time. I got like 300 hours in this game, never hunted a bird. So this map will be the first time I actually have to hunt a bird. And I am looking forward to it. So that's going to lead me to the question/quiz of the stream. If you are in chat, if you are watching the VOD, throw it in there. Do you hunt small game in Call of the Wild like birds? Because I know I don't, and I just wonder who does. Someone's got to be. So throw it in there, represent. All right, no sign of any Bantang here. I'm going to cruise. We're going to come up on the right of the hill and then kind of loop around the lake on the west side. Wait, did that say 16? No, that said 17. So they should be at the lake already. Nuts to that. I'm just going to head north of the lake. Ooh, that's a nice little fallow. Not going to get the points, but you know. A little bit of free money. Buys more ammo. Oh, I did get full points. This gun's good for 4? I thought this gun was higher than 4. Oh, I guess it's good for 4. Alright, I like this gun even better. For some reason I had thought it was like 6.9 or something. I got a buddy IRL who basically hunts with one of these. He hunts with a 460, I think it is. Like a hand cannon. He's got shooting sticks to keep it steady because, of course, it weighs way too much to reasonably do that otherwise. Looks a little silly, not gonna lie. But it's a heck of a lot easier to carry that around all day than a rifle or a shotgun. Alright, I should check this other lake too. Mid-pressure, so something was getting shot there. Or was that where I just shot the, was that where I just was? That is where I just was. There's a reason Idiot Streamer is a tag that I put on my stream, guys. Yeah, I just love this map. It's just so beautiful. Like even this, just a regular sun going down. God rays through the trees. Gorgeous. Nope, mustn't shoot at fallow deer. Need Bantang heart shots. No better time of day. Let's see, wind's blowing east, so I should be able to approach relatively undetected. And the reason I'm trying to do it with this gun is just that it's got the caliber to do it, and it's going to be way easier to do at really close proximity. Not that I can't short range a bolt action, but this is easier. And it gives me more tries. Hog deers. No Bantang spotted, though. So we're still a little ways away from the lake. That assumes even they're at the lake. I mean, they might actually go down to the coast in the afternoons to drink. I mean, I think with the Crocs they wouldn't, but I honestly don't know. I think in a fight, a group of Bantangs would definitely stomp a Croc, but I just don't know how the game handles it. Not seeing any. I guess it's sandbar drinking time, too. Ooh, what's he? Oh, they were overlapping in a way that looked like horns. I don't see a male associated. As you are, ladies. Ma'am. Ma'am. It's because I'm carrying a revolver. I'm getting cowboy. Alright. Got some Bantang. Are any of these likely to be a silver? I think that... I don't know. I think a 3 can be a silver. There's a 4. Alright, so how do I get over there? What's the easiest way to get over there? And is there an easier way? Well, if I go around that way, it's going to blow the scent on them long before I get there. Apparently they figured it out. Intentionally bad shot. I'm hoping one in the herd decides to stay and fight. They must have spotted me. And they don't move super fast, so you can totally just run them down, but like I am so far away. I have to go like all the way across. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Let's see, it looks like none are really staying. I don't know, chat, what's your vote? I mean, this area right here, I've definitely found Bantangs in. So if I go around to here, as opposed to up along the drinking zone. I think by the time I get over there, it's going to be too late. They'll have disappeared into the forests. Ooh, that's a good fox. Wait, he's up again? How did that happen? All right, pause again there, buddy. Nah, that second one's a miss. I thought that first shot was fatal for sure. We'll head that way just in case he drops. Yeah, he just dropped. For anyone not familiar, I am running the population scanner utility, which tells you when something spawns or dies. Doesn't tell you where anything is, but it does at least not waste the viewer's time with me chasing something that's not going to die. Oh, that's why. I'm actually a little surprised he bled out. I guess it was across the chest flesh, a big, long, open wound. I thought it was a little higher and that I double lunged him. So, no surprise he lived. Alright, Bantang. See, all these need zones are just saltwater crocs. Oh wait, no, those are Bantang. Okay, good, good, good. Except that I need to start at the bottom because that's the way the wind's blowing. Oh, that's a Bantang zone too? Alright, I'm going to try to come up on this lowest one here, and I'm not going to go all the way down to that. As a Salty, as a Bantang. Oh, he's alarmed. Let's get down. Get down, Mr. President. Nothing to see here. He's not going to fall for it, because the wind's blowing right on him. He's going to be fleeing in a second anyway. But if I close the distance rapidly, he may decide he wants to fight. No shots. You really can't close the distance effectively when your scent's going to blow right on him. Although I'm starting to wonder, maybe I should do this in an ATV. Because then I could outpace them very easily. Alright, which group is this? This is probably that group. So we might be about to spook another group anyway. Alright. We need to be shooting at males, like him. 25 yards. Heart shot. The heart shot is, on a male is the second little neck flap. Come on, fight me. Quit running, cow. They got like their low-key run, which is slower than me, and then their rapid run, which is definitely faster than me. Alright, we got a turner. We got a turner. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? No, come on. Man up. I am the Red Bull. Bad, obscure 80s movie reference. I'm going to drive them into the sea. He looked like he was ready to fight. Like he turned, he tried to posture, he's like, "Sup, bro?" But then he had no substance. He had nothing to back up his obstinate. There's only so much land, guys. I'm holding the inside. They're going to have to turn or fight at some point. They're just going to start like running across to the hard right. Because they have to. It's either hard right or hard left. Yeah, there's the hard left. I'm kind of wondering about these side shots, if they're doable or not. Fox is like, "What's going on, man? I don't want to..." Oh, here we go. Yep, I know you're not one. Alright, I'm trying to take the heart shot. I was close. Come on. You're telling me you're not going to fight? I just put 2 into you. Alright, you're going to fight. You're going to fight. Come on, turn around. Face me. I need your hearts. Hey, Elite. How you doing, man? Glad for the well wishes, because these Bantang are not presenting me with heart shots. Turn around and face me. I'm about to get on my ATV. We're going to have to handle this that way. Bantang do aggro, right? I mean, I feel like that's happened to me before. Okay, good. Alright, we got a Growler. Alright, what is it? Really? Really? Dude. Yeah. Bad decision, wasn't it? I was so excited. I thought a Bantang had turned around. But, you know, ironically, Bantang did die a second ago. According to the spawner, the Croc's also dead, but I'm not walking all the way over there for that. Not for a level 1 Croc. But a Bantang did die up here. I think that's it right there. Yep. Now I got the wind in my favor too, so as we approach the next Bantang herds, we can probably get a lot closer. Just crawl. I think that although it's more fun to run and gun, it might be, I'm actually a little surprised that bled out. Also, the penetration arrow doesn't look like it actually makes it to the intestine, so I don't know about that. Whatever. Yeah, I think that I need to find a herd that's not aware of me. Spend the time to sneak up on it. It won't be as exciting, but it'll be done. I wonder if Bantang females will give me a silver. This one looks a little stuck. Oh. That's not going to get the heart. Oh, come on. Come on, no, turn around, honey. Please. Alright. If they do give a silver, it'll only be if I don't put more than 2 rounds in them, though. I think. Ooh. That's actually a pretty good one. And it's already ready to fight. Alright. The female did die. I'm going to go get that, and then I think that Croc's probably fatally injured, too. That's a silver. Let's see. I couldn't... That had enough penetration. It could have hit the heart if I'd have done better. But I have to put it right through the front of the shoulder blade at that angle to really get it. Okay. At least it's possible. We know that much. The crocodile did die. I can see the corpse floating out there. That one's already aggressive too. Maybe they just like start off there. Yeah, he's dead. Alright, no more shooting crocs. Kind of had to because they're just going to aggro you anyway. Alright, he's just alert. That's fine. Alright. Hopefully he doesn't actually aggro. I'm going to try to let this one go. A little silver croc. See, now there's a hard shot. I'm trying to let you go. I'm trying. Buddy, seriously. Ah, I mean, you wanted this. Don't act like you don't want it now. This is the big one. Oh, that's so close. Nice mythical. Yeah, see, that's what happens. I was going to let you go. But you came back. Is that a Bantang? Is, and they're calm. I like that. But they're not drinking, they're traveling, which I don't like. I need drinking. I think that actually might be the same group that I had been involved in earlier. Which is why they're traveling. Alright, I didn't see any more of them from here on. I'm going to hop up and do the same thing on the upper side of the coast here. Because if I approach that herd from behind, they're just going to run again. They're on to me already. Alright, Bantang. I think this is the right time of day to do it, though. When they're at the water. I want to head hard northeast. Also, I think it's crazy. Looking back at it, I need many thousands of points, like 5,400 points of handgun to buy the 4.54 penetration rounds. And I get 15 points for a kill. So they're saying basically like, yeah, kill like 400 animals if you want this, with a handgun, if you want this ammo. I don't know, seems like a lot to me. Well, there are Bantang here, that's a plus. How do I get them to aggro? I think I might really actually need to ATV this. Problem is, though, back in camp, when I fire up the ATV is when these guys would have started running. Oh, oh. Oh no, come on, you want to fight? Alright, come on. And... Yes, yes. Ah, that one's bad. Those last couple were just not that good. No hearts. These actually weren't very these weren't very good shots. This was not representative of how low I should have been shooting. Oh, 41 points. That's a lot better for points. Alright, where's the herd? There's nothing here. Alright, so we need to go overland. Because there ain't nothing to be seen there. I want to find a group that's resting at the water and unaware of me, so that we can do a little sneaky sneak. Figure I'll crawl up and get them. Oh, there's the herd. I need the males. To ensure it's a silver, it'd be much easier to just badly shoot a gold. And I need to aim way down center chest. Alright, they're trying to go up the hill, so I'll go up the hill. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, yes! Whoa, where'd he go? Alright, that last shot actually seemed like it might have been on target for heart. Yeah, she died pretty quick. And I only think I put 2 in her. Oh, she's a bronze. How close was I? I was not as close as I had thought. Alright, what about this other one? My other injured buddy. Yeah, trying to do this on the run is a little tricky. They're not quite as aggressive as the Cape Buffalo. Oh, look at that. That was so close. Oh, that's like an inch away. Yeah, that one was no good. That one was also pretty close. But yeah, that first one, so close. All right. It's like the hump down there, under the leg, up 6 inches. You know what? I think I need the other ones. Oh, yeah. We predator now. What are you? Oh, a mating call. That means they're not freaking out. All right. Oh, right. I had said last stream, in between streams, I'm going to go get my caller off stream, and I definitely did not remember to do that. All right, so we got one off to the side of us, and it's probably not already aware of us, since it's doing mating calls. That's probably him. And he is a silver, but we're blowing right at him. So I think in order to do this, and it's going to take a while, so I'm going to refresh my spray now. I think in order to make this happen, I need to let him go by without smelling me, and then crawl in. Although, based on how fast he moves, I need to start crawling, like, right now. Like, this is going to take forever, but in theory, this should work. They can't see the light, but I'm turning it off just because it's easier for me to see. So Tanner, pistol's not required, but I figure if I get close enough, the pistol can do it. The only requirement is absurdly close range. Silver or better Bantang with a heart shot within 25 meters. And this pistol is class 4 to 9. Mag size 5. I need to adjust my... I'm trying to intercept. Just gotta get close. Super duper close. I think he's by himself too, so... I've been judging where the heart is, and it's second lump basically right between the legs and up 6 inches. And that is where the heart is. The easiest way to a Bantang's heart is right between its legs. Need my silent snake music. Alright, we need to readjust, see where he is. Am I still on track? Is he still on track? hear a croc. I don't know where he went. Oh, wait, I think I see him. Yeah, there he is. Okay, I'll take it. I'm hoping that he switches to drinking. It is 1929, which is right in the middle of drinking time. But they stopped drinking at 20. So I'm thinking if this one fails, I am going to reset the day. Oh, he moved. And start again. But I'll probably start again down here. And the whole goal is I need to find one that I can sneak up on, because I have had no luck trying to run these things down. Like, I got to the point where I was like, oh, maybe I should take the ATV. And, you just run past them and then just jump out and try to hit them in the chest as they're coming at you. But that ain't easy. Another good option for a weapon choice might actually be like the shotgun, the 10 gauge with the penetrating slugs. This is starting to remind me of real life hunting. I did some hunting this year, and I was hunting at like this state park, and you had to show up at like 4 in the morning to check in, but you couldn't hunt until like 6. But I mean, it was enough time for you to actually hike out to your spot, get set up. It was so like cold and wet that like hiking out there, I was like steaming. Is that him? Did he move that fast? No. Okay, just deceptive bush shadow. Never mind. But yeah, you had to get out there, and then like it took so long to just cool down. You're just sitting there sweating because you just rucked in, for an hour. And it's not like flat terrain. It's it's not like trails either. It was so fun though. Like one of the mornings I was sitting there as the sun was coming up, and there's like snow flurries all around me, and I'm just like hunched up against a tree, and I'm perfectly warm because like a bajillion layers. It was just so cool. Highly recommend real life hunting. Are we there yet? I can do real life hunting, but I'm too impatient for video game hunting. Alright, he hasn't called in a while either. Alright, how far am I from the shore? I'm not that far. Alright, it's about 1 minute of crawling, because you move about a meter a second in this crawl. And we know he's right on the other side of the line. I probably could just do this. Oop, crouched. Regular crouch. Okay. Oop, oop, get down, get down. There's our target. We're on a straight shot. He is drinking. He is the worst angle possible for a heart shot. So once we get down there, we have to try to figure out, do we head left or right? Or we could play it risky. We could whistle once we get close. Whistling, most of the time they turn around to the sound source before running off. But I think that's probably the worst idea. I think I need... Arguably left is better, I think. Because of the slight deviation of the scent. Either way, this is risky as hell. And what class is he? If he's a 4, we can just go ham. If he's a 3, we actually have to try. Ah, crap, he's a 3. So the problem is if he's only a silver to begin with, and I put 3 rounds in him, he becomes a bronze, and I don't get credit, whether or not I hit the heart. So I think what I need to do is actually go to the 7mm, because I know it's got the penetration to just blow right through that heart. And it's got the expansion too, where if I'm off by a couple inches, it'll still count. The gun does technically list a higher expansion, but I just don't think it really does. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, because they don't give you a real number, you know? Like, you look at it and it says penetration, it's got that much of a bar. It's got expansion and the bar's full. But I guarantee you this thing's expansion is as good. And its penetration is better. Alright, where's my boy? Oh, crap. Is his heart blocked by a tree? Son of a... He's literally blocked by a tree. Alright, I can come down the other side to get it, though. The other option would be, you asshole shot him. I could get the heart right through the window right there. He's 19 meters, it would count. Right here, right now, this shot. Heart is right there. Alright, we'll put 2. I think... You don't get credit till you harvest, so it doesn't really matter until then. Okay, that had to be a heart. He took like 2 steps. Alright, game. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Gold. Oh, no. No heart listed. Not enough penetration. And way too high. Oh, no. And I'm sitting here arguing this gun has the penetration. He was such a good one. Alright, but we do know that a 3 can be a gold. That's a plus. So that means even on a 3, I don't actually have to pick my shots that hard. Alright, we need more bentangs. The 308 or the 300? The 300 might be a good choice. I think the 308 would be as bad. I'm going to give one more try with the 7mm, and then I'll switch to the 300 mag. Or maybe, unironically, the 900 nitro? I mean, if you need penetration, and you have to be close. You know what? Actually, I like that so much. I'm gonna grab the 900 nitro now and reset the day. Because also, I mean, there's never a reason to use the 900 nitro except for something like this. Oh wait, it's inside. Wait, where the hell is it? They lose points for making this too hard. Alright, let's bust it out. Oh wait, I already own it. I do already own it. I don't know where the hell is it? I might have gone right past it and not realized. I actually really don't see it. Pretty sure I own it. Oh wait, it's the 700 DB, right? King Apex 700, 747, 470 dB. All right, King Apex 470 dB. All right, there's my boy. Like that is a big effing gun. .470 nitro, full metal jacket, 100 penetration. Recommended class 9. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What are Bantang? Okay, good, they're class 9. Okay, so that's fine. Like the picture of the bullets is just like huge. Penetration for the thickest of hides. All right, but we need more bullets. I don't want to go out there without enough bullets. We're taking the penetration ones. I'm gonna try to rely on aim. All right. So, is it even possible to put a scope on this thing? Like, I feel like you can't actually put a scope on it. Yeah. I'm just gonna look up online real quick to see if there's a scope you can put on it. .470 dB scope. Says it recommended for Cape Buffalo at less than 100 yards. Okay, that's more or less what I'm doing. You say no scope. But it is a freaking cannon. And if I remember right, the bead is pretty alright. Like that's not terrible. I mean it'll get the job done. And it is just all penetration, class 9. All day. Alright, I need to go upstairs to use the bed. This is the crapper. Nope, can't use that. Right. I'm going to reset all the way back to right about 5 minutes after they would have been drinking. So they should all be heading to the water holes. Let's see. We haven't really harassed the southern part there, so we're going to head southwest. Or sorry, southeast. I'm like kind of right-left dyslexic sometimes. So I know which way I'm going. I just try to correct it so that you know which way I'm going. Wait a minute. Is it? Okay, it's the right time. I thought the sun would be down more. I got a little confused. But if this gun can't do it, well, then I'll try the 300 mag. The problem, they got these tiny little hearts, you know, and a bunch of meat around them. Take a shortcut. Those rocks look like Bantang for a minute. Bentang. I do wish they'd aggro more. This would be so much easier if they were just like way more aggressive, like the Cape Buffalo. Alright, so he's a valid candidate if we can get close enough. And he's going the same way I'm going, so works for me. Let's try to intercept. he turned. He shouldn't be that far. These guys are trash at baiting rocks, but... Come closer! Come closer, my friend. I have a proposition for you. No, no, don't start running. It's a good proposition. All right. Here's ones that don't know we exist. Okay, they're heading to the water. The wind is really bad. Like, so bad. It's like the worst it could be. I think that if I get all the way down beneath them, I'd be coming up at this kind of an angle. And that'd be fine. No, they really don't. They have two runs, though. They have like a lackadaisical run and an I'm serious. Oh, whoa. That's a level 5. That's actually a diamond potential. Huh. Now suddenly I have the urge to claim the diamond, whether or not I get the quest. Ugh. Mustn't ruin quest. Disregard diamonds. Get objectives. I know, I really want to. Did he move? He might have moved. Nope. Is that him? Where'd he go? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Do I actually have a fatal shot on him? He's a little obscured by the terrain. I think I have to get a little higher. I'll have a fatal shot in about another 30 feet. Wait a minute. Is that him? Nope. 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 That was him. I just don't want to be shooting through the tree. Wait, is he coming in? What's he doing? How is he that close? I don't think he knows I'm here. Somehow. Hang on. I can track down a diamond anytime. I need this quest. Because the wind's with me on this one. If he gets in that cone, I'm doomed. I'm gonna have to take the shot very quick. Come on, give me the shot. Wow, one shot and he went fucking down. I don't know if it counted. I think I was high. Heart, we got heart. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. That's straight fucking through him and off into the wilderness in one shot. That's the 470 DB. Wow. All right, we got our credit. Now, can we still find the other guy? All right. We're on track. Had to sort of sacrifice a diamond for it. Is he still around, though? No regrets. I mean, I wanted it. I wanted the diamond. You know what? They're not... He's nervous. He's not fleeing. I'm still gonna go behind these guys and see if I can get that diamond real quick. I'm not gonna put more than like maybe 5 minutes on it, though. But yeah, that gun just blew right the F through him. I mean, talk about penetration. Through one side and out the other. looks like they might actually be turning, too. That's not my boy, but if these two were turning, the other ones might be turning, too. Yeah, they're turning, too. Alright, this is... I should just, like, stay right here. And wait until I see him. And maybe not that low. Unless he's... Okay, he's not that one. He's not that one. A lot of 4s, but where'd my 5 go? Is that him? No? He was black, I remember that much. You think he might be ahead of the herd? I think it actually is 2 herds technically because they're going in different directions now. See, this guy's getting my wind, and I don't like that. Yeah, he got my wind. Get to high ground. That's him. All the way down there. But that's actually a good thing because the wind is not in his favor. This gun, however, 150 yards. And it's not going to be accurate. They're already nervous, but they're not looking at me, and the wind isn't blowing at me. So we're going to cross slowly. I think we can do this. I think we can get him. And while we're crossing slowly, let's figure out what's the next mission. I think kangaroos. Kangaroo with a heart shot, kangaroo with a handgun, kangaroo without a scope. So obviously I just have to do these all at the same time, right? I have to find a leucistic one, shoot it in the heart from 125 meters with no scope and a handgun. Pfft, easy as hell. I believe. Let's see, what are kangaroos? Like a class 4, I think? I want to say 4. I'm actually looking it up as I say this, so don't think that I'm going to have like perfect memory. Eastern gray kangaroo. Oh, it is a class 4. Sweet. Never going to find a leucistic one, though. That's going to take a while. Leucistic. I always say that wrong. Alright, there's my... Nope, that's not my boy, but that's where they are. I like that the ones downwind of me are running and the ones upwind of me are like, do-do-do-do-do. Where are you going? He's trying to convince me to shoot at him so that I scare everyone else away. It's not going to work. He's not even down the hill, though, is he? I really should have put a marker where the 5 was. We'll head well downhill. That way we can see uphill and find him. I gotta say, I have been sleeping on the 470 dB, and I should really pull it out for things like this more often. And I really like that with the zeroing perk, I feel like it actually has a little bit of accuracy. It's definitely got great follow-up. I mean, it's a double-barrel shotgun, effectively. And it's not like you need a lot of follow-up. I mean, one round through the damn thing, out the other side. All right, now how do I find the right one? Ooh, they're nervous. I don't like that. Let's get a little more down as we do this. Is that him in the back? That might be him all the way in the back. Ooh, I think that's him all the way in the back. Okay. He's now spotted. I'm going to drop a pin. Oop. I'm going to drop a pin. There we go. So now we know exactly where he's standing, more or less. Approximately where he's standing. We can tell the dog to fucking knock it off. Dog, lay the hell down and stay down. All right. So this thing's got the range. I'm going to try it from here. Because this thing's got the range to do it. It's going to blow right the fuck through him. All right. Like, that was well within range. You know what? Bonus. The 5 went down already, by the way. The spawn tracker says he is down. Wow. Wow, this thing's got power. It's going to go to my head. It's very fulfilling. Man. Even at that off angle, right the fuck through the damn thing. Both shots. This is why that penetration bar doesn't mean shit. Because this gun, my word. All right, here's the moment of truth. Do we get full credit? Oh, he's a diamond. He is a diamond. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a diamond. Woo! All right, let's see. Let's see, how do we actually hit? Get him back to Rello. Oh, we got the royal assortment here. We got full damage. Amazingly, the shot didn't actually go all the way through him. Instead, we entered through the buttock, getting the intestines and liver, and ending up in the lung. But with so much damage, emotional damage. Nice. Very nice. All right, that's worth the trouble. All right, now I got to figure out a class 4 capable handgun and go hunt the kangaroos. This ends up being pistol missions, Tanner. Wasn't planning on it. Definitely pistol missions. And weird double barrel super shotguns. All right, got some kangaroos already. Let me in my double wide. Actually, wait, no, this is a trailer. A tow behind. All right, we gotta get rid of that. I just kind of want to carry what I'm using currently. So, the Sunberg, it's a handgun, and it is class 4. And I do already have it. Heart shot without a scope at 125 meters. So we'll just take our scope off. It is a crutch anyway, right? You know, I've never actually taken a scope off. How does that work? I click it? No? Do I just... I can put the scope... I can put the scope into storage. Effectively taking it off of... Really? Game. Let me in. Alright, if I put the scope in storage, obviously I don't have it on anymore. Although I should probably just... Now I'm going to keep them in my inventory so I can re-equip them when I'm done. All right. Oh, baby. Wild West. All right. Let's see. When do kangaroos do stuff? All right. Let's see how... Kangaroos drink at midnight. Ugh. I don't want to do a dark stream. All right, we're going to start at 4 a.m. Kangaroo feeding time. They should be up and around at that point. All right, and we are trying for heart shot, gold or better. 125 meters and leucistic. Darker than I would have expected. Now, we also have any fallow deer, we get credit for handgun. Any feral goats at all, and any pigs if we get them really, really, really quick, and any small pigs. So we're just kind of blasting everything. The best way to hunt. I'm going to head for this hunting structure over here first. I'm just kind of straight lining it. Since we're coming out of their drinking time, I'm assuming that they're going to be kind of around the river. What was that? Oh, that's apparently a kangaroo sound. Whoa. Night vision. Oh, you know, I need deodorant. In before IRL. All right, kangaroos. You know, I need to remove the waypoint too. There we go. Horse crossing, apparently. You know, that's an interesting thing. There's no horses you can hunt on any of these maps. I mean, honestly, I don't know anywhere in the world where they shoot horses, but maybe like Mongolia or somewhere? I really don't know. Assateague, which is, I guess, America? Although Assateague I actually know because I live relatively near there. When their wild horse population gets too big, they capture them and auction them off. I'm starting to wonder if this kangaroo's going to call again. I'm starting to think that no, he's not. I mean, he had to be by the water. You know what? Let's spook him. I don't really care. Kangaroos like to fight, actually, come to think of it. Fight me! Bro. Wait, where's my gun? I said kangaroos like to fight. Don't make me look bad. Wait, I need 125 meters. Alright, 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 alright. Alright. I'm kind of just getting a feel for this. This gun doesn't really go to 125 meters. But the kangaroo did die. I mean, it does great damage. Oh, I ran right by him. All right. one in the tail, and one in the arm. Like I said, great damage, apparently. Oh, look at this little sad face. Oh, I'm sorry. That you suck. Ha ha ha. No mercy for kangaroos. Kangaroos are like jerks. I've seen enough videos. Alright, I need a gold with a handgun. Once I have gold with a handgun, using only handgun is going to become less of a priority. But to be fair, kangaroos actually do aggro pretty reliably, so there's a good chance I will just get, like, rue-mobbed. And it'll go really well. Or I'll get beaten to death by kangaroos. Oh, that's impossible. Predator. Where the ruse? Where the ruse? Where the ruse at? Can't say the next line because I want to monetize. It has gamer language in it. Alright, I don't want to go up or down along the river. I want to go across. Across to the next river. Like, I saw one kangaroo, but every time I've been here otherwise, I always see like 10 kangaroos, and they're just like chilling. Ooh, I need feral goats. Oh, I don't have any other weapons. So short-sighted. We've got a dream. There's no way in hell. One man, one bullet, and no chance in hell. I consider myself very lucky for both of these last two episodes. I mean, I got the melanistic bantang. I thought that was going to be potentially days before I even saw it. So that's wow. Everything's gravy after that. Until I'm complaining about my leucistic kangaroo. I'm anticipating doing this quest up until the leucistic kangaroo, and then in fact going and doing another quest and coming back and just doing a kangaroo grind until we get one. It's like the chance is like 0.5%, but the map spawns like 500 kangaroos. So realistically speaking, there might be one at any given time. It's not that impossible. And the kangaroos are relatively well contained in this area here. So it could easily happen. Or it could be a several day grind. We'll find out. Alright, there we go. Let's get these boys aggro. A 7 would do just fine. Although they're already running, so they're not going to aggro. We'll head across. Although that is the right direction anyway, so we're going that way. It is kind of weird with animals, because like even something that has a 1% chance of spawning with several hundred of an animal type on the map, there's a realistic chance it's there at any given time. But then again, you gotta find it. Like find one kangaroo in this zone. I mean, if you scout the whole zone, yeah, you'll find them eventually. Okay. Kangaroos that don't know I exist already. Ooh, pretty good kangaroo, a level 8. Alright, I'm gonna sneak up on these. Ooh. That scent cone is going right towards them. What's the scent cone? Like 200 meters, right? Approximately. You know what? I'm gonna hope that they aggro me, because I can't sneak up. There's just no chance. They're absolutely gonna see me. They're absolutely gonna come at me. Or I'm sorry, gonna either run or come at me. I can't see for beans. I believe. Alright. We're dropping a pin. So at least now we know where they are. So I have to kill a kangaroo from approximately 125. I might need a rifle for that. Because, yeah. But, heart shot, gold or better. Those are all things I can do if they aggro me. Oh, and I need it without a scope at 125. Oh. Maybe pistol's like the entirely wrong way to do that. Offhand, I'm thinking the India Map's Kandahar rifle, which does not technically have a scope, even though it kind of has a scope. None of the kangaroos aggroed me. You guys are making it way harder. Alright, so if I give up the handgun, I keep the handgun on for when I'm close enough, and I put the scope back on it. And then I go to a rifle to get the 125, the heart. That's probably a better bet. Alright. I hate to do it. I wanted to do an all-in-one. But it makes much more logical sense to grab the 7mm, which includes class 4, slap a scope on it, slap a scope on the hunting rifle. No, don't slap a scope on the hunting rifle, but do slap a scope on the handgun. Can I steal this car? GTA? Alright, I want my 7mm. I want my Malmer 7mm. Oop, I'm in the store. Alright, Malmer 7mm. I think I already still have the ammo. And I still have the sight. Alright. And ammo. And sight. Wait, no, I didn't want the sight. I didn't want the sight on that. We're going to throw away our sight. We don't need the sight. Goodbye, sight. But we did want the sight on the handgun. And we're going to put the 7mm on the rifle. Alright, so now we have rifle with no sight. That'll handle that. We have gold or better with a handgun, and we have heart shot. So we need a heart shot, and we need to choose a handgun target at some point. And I'm going to head due west. So if it's long range and it's easy, we're going to aim with the rifle. And if we get an aggro, we're going to go to handgun. Parkour! Nailed it. If you don't yell parkour, you don't get nearly as much jump. Like, you get 10 more inches of jump if you just yell parkour. And let's see, the kangaroos are class 4. I'm going to engage the dog too. Alright, there we go. That'll include class 4s. So I'm only kind of looking for like where the dog goes. Like, I mean, I'm in kangaroo territory, but... Dog. You know what? Never mind. The dog is useless. We're just going to be continuing due west. Ignore what I said. Don't buy the dog DLC. Actually, I kid. The dog DLC is one of the better ones. Beware of like an ox tipping over your trailer. That is an awesome sign, and I'm actually scared of whatever's doing that. Where my roos at? Alright, what is a kangaroo doing this time of day anyway? It is 5:20 in the morning. A kangaroo is currently feeding. Which I guess kind of means they can be anywhere. So I was multiplaying on this map a couple weeks ago with a guy named Reptimus Prime. Great guy. I'm actually going to be doing a multi-stream with him later tonight. Lockdown Protocol. Him and a whole bunch of other folks that I really don't know. Should be fun. But anyway, to the point, when he and I were on this map doing multiplayer, both of us were just getting aggroed by kangaroos multiple times. And sometimes you'd have to kill 5 or 6 kangaroos to deal with how much they were just trying to like whoop your ass. And now that I want them, crickets. Crickets. No kangaroos. Anywhere. Oh, why am I out? Ew. Next up will be to go back to there and then head north. Because I got nothing here. And this is goat territory too. I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't seen a lot of goats. The feral goats, highly recommend hunting. They have really cool horns. There's one right now. Especially when they get to like Cat 5 in their diamond form. They have these huge, like, gnarly looking horns. It's absolutely awesome. I do have a quest that involves goats. Let's see, what was it? Well, I still need a gold goat. That's true. And then any 10 goats. Let's try to close on some goats real quick. The wind's not blowing in their direction, so they shouldn't be that, that obvious. That goat's kind of white looking too, though, isn't it? You know what? That's in range. Oh, you know what? I don't have the. I think I just one-shotted him with no scope. Yeah, he's dead. All right, well, that's one goat for the count of goats that I need to harvest. I'm wondering if the game gives you like a little bit of aim correction when you don't have the scope. Kind of like, every console game. All right, I'm gonna get you. All right, if that ends up being a goat kill, a second goat kill, then the game is aiming for me. But yeah, so console games have a huge amount of like auto aim that games give you because like it's just very imprecise to try to wiggle your thumbs and get a cursor to where you want it. I have not seen a second goat kill. Wow, very nice. An amazingly unlikely double lung at stupidly long range for partial credit. But I'll take it. All right, I want to jump here, and I want to see if I scare any kangaroos. Like, are there any kangaroos that are going to run? And then if not, I'm going to jump all the way down to that other spot. Nothing fleeing noted. First, I want to head west until I check out the water, and then I want to head all the way south to the small lake that's down there. This 125-yard shot is going to be such a nightmare. Probably be best to find a nice kangaroo target that's not looking at me and has no idea what's going on. I mean, these are all very situational shots. Like, if it's close, I'm going for the heart shot. If it's a gold and relatively close, I'm going for the handgun. And if it's completely oblivious of me, I'm going for the 125 with the unscoped rifle. And if it's white, I guess I should shoot it with the, well, anything, honestly. You just gotta get a leucistic. You don't have to, no requirements. It's a nice fox. This doesn't look like kangaroo territory. It's like right on the edge. Like I'm wondering, am I gonna find red deer up here, or is it gonna, it's not gonna be kangaroos. All right, I'm gonna jump all the way over here, and then I'm gonna sweep hard west down to that lake. The map has literally hundreds of kangaroos, and they all elude me. But we'll find them. Can't hide forever, guys. Like Anne Frank. Oh, no. No, never mind. Like nothing in particular. Any good fellows? No? Just some ladies? As you were? So, unrelated to anything channel shout out, going to be doing a multi-stream of Baldur's Gate 3 in a couple weeks. And we got a bunch of mods planned. It's going to be very fun. It's going to be mad stupid, not serious. Hard difficulty, overpowered classes. Withers is going to have some tig old biddies, because that is apparently a mod, and of course we have to have that. But anyway, it's going to be very stupid. It's got some great people. We got someone named Cat Karma. It's probably her VTuber debut. So, looking forward to that. She is awesome. She might be lurking now, so I have to say that. The guy I mentioned earlier, Reptimus Prime. And, of course, myself. And we've all played the game before, so we're not going to try to go spoiler-free. It's not going to be like first-time reactions. It's just going to be, some good old fun. We got one guy who says he wants to play the Death Knight mod. I'm going to be playing the Dread Overlord mod. And I don't know what the third person is going to be playing, but she's going to be handling 2 NPCs since we're both using custom classes. Highly recommend. We're going to be doing that on Saturday evenings. So keep an eye out. It's gonna rock. See the foxes give a shout out. He's like, "Waha! Baldur's Gate!" And also later tonight, that same crew and myself, also we're doing Lockdown Protocol. I've never played before. No idea if I like it. If nothing else, I'm probably gonna look like an ass, and it's gonna be great. And I just accidentally sprayed myself again. Wait a minute. What was that? What was that animal? Oh, red deer. I guess it makes sense. I'm on the borderline of their territory here. So it's like scrubland, brown, forest, green. But I think the game knows which direction I'm coming from because I noticed it already adjusted the wind so that I'm blowing wind on all my boys before I get there. That was one thing I learned with real life hunting. So this year was actually the first year I got back into real life hunting after a 25-year hiatus. And when I had done it before, it was like as an early teenager, and it was definitely not like regular legal hunting. It was more like good old boys in the back of a truck, turn on the high beams and shoot whatever freezes in step. But this year I got back into it, right? So I went to these state parks because I didn't really want to like go to public land. Because I have just heard so many horror stories of like Elmer Fudd looking guys wandering the woods shooting anything that moves. So I went to state parks that have managed hunts, like, you know, they have too many deer, which is actually a very real thing where I live in Virginia. So they run these managed hunts, and I went to several of them this year, and unfortunately I did not actually get any deer. I'm not sure entirely if it was bad luck or lack of skill, but I'm enrolling in an apprenticeship program next year. But anyway, it was so much fun just being out there and getting the chance of putting 30, 40, 50 pounds of meat in the freezer. So I have really high hopes for next year. I absolutely love it. I entered an elk lottery because we apparently have elk in my state. And to raise money for elk, they allow 5 or 6 people a year to go shoot an elk. And they even provide you like a guide. And elk hunting is a hoot. Like you're roaming around like the mountains of Appalachia with like a bugle, calling, and then like trying to figure out where it is. Oh, it just sounds so fun. But my odds of actually getting an elk are, or rather, let me rephrase that. My odds of getting the ticket to get the elk is incredibly small. Because last year, I think it was 240,000 people applied, and they chose 6. So, you know, lottery ticket. Just straight up lottery ticket. Now, in-game, I'm not seeing any kangaroo tracks. Nor am I seeing any groups of kangaroo. So, that is a bummer. They must be more westy here. Alright, let's see. We're just going to jump. They're obviously not there. It's a very hard hunt, but it is a blast to hunt. 100 Colorado over counter tags. For elk, I assume you mean, right? I always kind of wonder how it would be outside of a managed hunt. Like, you just bugle around for a couple days in the mountains, and then, like, eventually you find the other guy who's also been bugling, and you just meet up and have a beer. I think that'd be pretty hilarious, but I think that'd be great. I need to go back to Colorado. I was in Pueblo, Colorado for like a while, and I loved how it was 105 degrees, but we'd gotten 6 feet on Pikes Peak that same day, and it was 0% humidity. And it was just the best. I went to, what was it, Garden of the Gods, and hiked around, chugged a gallon of water. It was just the best. They had an awesome zoo. I'm stuck over here in Virginia, and I hate humidity, and in Virginia, humidity is like an everyday thing. So I would absolutely transfer to Colorado if my job would let me. As long as I could be like around Colorado Springs or something like that. Thought I saw something moving down here. Eh, just the wind. So the elk hunt in Virginia, where I'm at, is actually not super hard. Oh, that's a good one. Got to do it. Oh, whiff. The game does not give auto aim. I was wrong. No point. I was also misadjusted. I was shooting with the 300 sighting in, and I should have been shooting with the 100 sighting in. But anyway, the elk hunt in Virginia, Virginia lost its elk. Like, they were gone. But we're right next to Kentucky in the southwest, so we imported a couple hundred elk from Kentucky, and they stuck them on these like mine lands where they had strip mined for coal back in the day and then resurfaced it, and they turned into prairies, which I guess is, man, that's a good looking goat. Which I guess is what the elk like, is like the prairie stuff. So we've got a couple thousand elk at this point. Like those hundreds definitely did reproduce. And that land is surrounded by farmland, and the farmers hate the elk. So like when they leave the elk zone, they're just open season. You can take them on a deer tag. And not even like an all gender tag, you can take them on a doe tag. But to actually hunt them in the restricted zone, that's where the lottery comes in. But when you get a lottery ticket, they take you to these something like 14,000 acres with a guide who will probably put you on an elk. Like, they've had a 100% success rate the last several years in a row. So it's not the full experience by any means. It's not going to be bugling and earning your elk. But it's definitely going to be bugling and finding where the elk is. Either way, I'm never likely to win, but an elk would be what? 200 pounds of meat? That'd be nice. I like meat. I bought a bear tag this year too, and I went to a spot that is known for bears, and I probably should have checked ahead of time. So I'm talking to the guy that owns this property. It's 3,000 acres in the mountains with like 2 or 3 lakes on it. Most of it's completely undeveloped. Some like primitive campsites, but that's it. And I asked him, I was like, "Well, what's the bear situation since I'm going to be hunting there for 2 days?" I got a log cabin. It's 26 degrees. It was awesome. But the guy's like, "Oh, well, we had mange rip through last year, so probably 80% of the bears are gone." And we saw bear sign. Like, we saw one classically ripped up downed log. I'm gonna try. Oh, we got a hit. All right, now that I got a hit, I'm gonna head that direction. But we saw one sign of bear, but we did not actually see any bear. That's not the same one. And the one I shot didn't go down. But I'm trying to relearn hunting, just kind of like from basics. Like I think I mentioned earlier, I did whitetail hunting this year, like 6 different trips. Didn't get a whitetail. I had one shot and I missed it. But I'm enrolling in an apprenticeship program so that I can relearn what I need to know. And I definitely look forward to it. And my apprentice, my mentor, they already lined me up. Like, the dude's great. He's like 80, and he still uses a climbing tree stand. He just crotchety mans his way up the tree. You know, just wiry frame. Great guy. More energy than I have. Alright, there are no kangaroos on the map. The game has lied. Oh, thank you. Thank you for proving me wrong. Alright, let's do a little sneak. Alright, which circumstance are we going to get? 125. I think we can get the 125 meter. Obviously, she's not going to be a gold, but she is very visible. Alright, I believe in me. No! Okay. Oh, that was hot trash. I make no excuses except for all the excuses. Oh, that was so trash. In other news, the goat I shot 3 minutes ago just reported that it bled out. But probably a good 600, 700 yards that away-ish. The world will never know. I didn't hit that kangaroo at all. On the plus side, though, their tracks are all around here now, so we know we're in the right area. A heart shot. Oh, boy. Oh, I see you. Did I run out of breath? Yeah, don't rub it in, kangaroo. Give me an aggro, guys. Come on. Alright, I need sighting. I don't know if that was worth anything. This is the hardest part, the unscoped 125 yards. Although, to be fair, it's only hard because I'm trying to run up on them. With a little bit of strategy and starting at midnight and, you know, going in like predator mode, we could get him. We can get him at one of the water holes. What's the dog barking about? What are you doing way over there? Dog needs to get on board. Alright. I think that, having said that, that's actually probably a really good idea. Let's go predator mode. Screw it. Let's go to the night. We shall go to the night. We shall find the kangaroo. We shall shoot him. Not without the scope, though. This is going to be when I get the handgun. This is when I get the handgun and the gold or better. Ah! Attacked by the door. Help, police. Alright, we are actually going back to like literally midnight. I kind of feel like I want to give them at least 20 minutes after midnight. Yeah, click, 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 click. That way they'll have had time to get to the water. Alright, and then basically this whole section of river should be kangaroo territory. Get some new deodorant on. The wind is very good as for approaching the river. I like that. Alright. We are after a gold. We are after a handgun. We are after a heart shot. I mean, we're always after a heart shot, so that's fine. We are after figuring out how to cross this lake. Okay, I think, yeah, this is fine. If there's nothing on this northern branch, then I'm going to jump back down and head south. Well, they're here. Not sure why he was fleeing. He was pretty far away and it's nighttime, so I don't know how he figured out I was here. We should be able to see almost the entire creek once we get up onto this high point. I'm just going to kind of line it up, so it should be to turn right about now. Yeah, they're not here. They were over there to the northeast. What is that? Feral goat zone? What about this? Hog deer, so they're not there. Feral goat, feral goat, feral goat. I don't think I walked through here when it was kangaroo time, to be fair to the kangaroos. I'm going to head southeast, just along the river. It's kind of close enough that it's not really worth jumping back yet. My poor dog. My poor dog has been sitting here waiting. I absolutely have to feed this boy. One sec. All right, and we're back, and the dog is fed. The dog is happy. I had a moment just now when I mentioned that I was going to feed the dog. I actually mentioned it twice, realizing that I'd been muted for I don't know how long. So I'm sitting here rambling for at least the last 15 minutes where I may or may not have been on mute. And I assure you, if I was on mute, you didn't miss anything important, but I'm going to rewatch the VOD later. I think I was rambling about kangaroos or Colorado or something. I honestly don't remember. But that's what happens when you go to sneeze, so you mute your mic, and then you realize you may have just given up 15 minutes of voice. I was muted. Thanks, Tanner, for confirming my fears. I was basically talking about how that kangaroo that was calling from over that direction was a troll because there's no way he wouldn't have smelled me because that's exactly where the scent cone was. I think that was the only relevant thing involved. All right, Prime. Prime, don't make fun. Don't make fun. We'll have fun later. Yeah, I don't try to have dead air. If there's a lot of dead air, feel free to just like hop in and be like, yo, dude, you're probably muted. Because it's probably true. That's also probably a lot of why I don't use a camera. There are certain advantages to not being on camera. You know, I can pick my nose and such. You know, can't do that on live stream. Someone will clip it. Ooh, more kangaroos. Huh. They're all covered by the ground, though. I got an idea. I'm going to switch targets to these kangaroos. And the idea is, if you read about the kangaroos in the, what is it, the Codex. Like if I go to Emerald Coast, Australia, I go to, oh, actually I thought it was in here. Maybe it's not. All right, wildlife. There we go. Go to Eastern Gray Kangaroo. Oh, it doesn't say it here. I remember seeing in the game somewhere that it talked about if surprised, they're more likely to aggro. And I think that actually might be true. Because when I come at them at range, they all seem to just flee. But I absolutely anecdotally have been just mobbed by kangaroos before. And I think it might really be true that if I can get close enough that I surprise them, that they're going to actually like aggro. And with the wind going against me here, this is the time. We'll come in slow, we'll come in low, and then we'll try to piss them the hell off and shoot them in the heart with a handgun. Because there's a level 8 mythic we saw when we scouted. He's huge. He'll easily be a gold. We get him with the handgun. No more than 2 rounds, preferably in the heart. I don't really remember where their heart is. I mean, there's a certain amount of duh to where their heart is, but you know what I mean. I think I remember that, like, if you look at their pecs and they're coming at you, and they're doing that, like, I'm swole, I'm flexing kind of thing, that it's, like, right in the center of the bicep, maybe about 14 inches from the base of the neck. That's what I'm going to be going for. But I got 2 shots, so I'm going to put one maybe 4 or 5 inches lower or higher, depending on the first shot, on the same line if I can. Because the good thing about kangaroo, when they aggro, they often square up. They just literally are like, come at me, bro. And that should be like kind of a perfect opportunity to just blast him in the chest. We'll find out. In like 30 meters, it looks like. All right, got a calm resting. Wait, how far away is that? It's only like 35 meters. I'm gonna spook these boys. That's not 35 meters. That is 60 meters at least. Yeah, there we go. As soon as I'm on her, it's 60 meters. Haha. Oh, she's getting alert. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't know. It could be anybody. It's just the grass. Sneaking through the grass with a handgun yet again in the same episode. This is starting to get repetitive. But I appreciate the challenge. I really do. The early and late maps, Leighton Lake, Hirschfelden, and then the Svalden, whatever it is, those maps do not have quests per se as goals. And they're all just very much hunt X and such creature at X and such a way. And most of them are very like true to form with what you do anyway. And it's kind of like, well, what's the point? Yo, this guy's living the life. Look at that outline. Lays. I'm trying to get really close. I want him to freak out and aggro. But a 7 can be a heart shot too, or I'm sorry, a gold too. We know that there's an 8 and we know that there's a 7, so that's really good. Can I get... So he's a 2, he's a 7. He's also a 7. The 8 is not super visible right now. We're going to do it. We're going to get it. We're going to get it, chat. I got faith. If there's a single call, I'm just going to stand up and start running and gunning. Just so you know. We're going to get super sweaty. Like Counter-Strike League level sweaty. Because we got like 5 feet. Alright, you ready to sweat? It's time! Oh, I'm trash! No! Alright, we got 1 hit. Whoa! Alright, I think I got the heart. I think I got it. He's staggering. What are you doing? Who are you fighting? What was that? I think I just shot him in the nards. Alright, so... Okay, that was just awful. What was even that? Well, oh my god, I really kind of did. I shot that man square in the junk. NGL. It's a heart shot. I went for where it really hurts. Oh, wait, we're not done. Where are you at? Where are you at? We can still get some redemption here. I don't see it. Where's it coming? I'm gonna do my Jedi mind trick. I close my eyes and listen. I don't hear it. Wait a minute. Wait, what is this? What is this? Alright, where's your heart? I think I found it. What were you doing this whole time? What is this game? We just had the shootout at the OK Corral and you're just napping? And what's most hilarious is that's not the one the dog's concerned about. Well, we still managed to miss the heart somehow. But I don't know what to say. The dog's mad about something. Someone's coming in. They're apparently taking their time getting here. So when the dog growls like that, it means something is actually aggressive to you and relatively close. Or so it's supposed to be. But also, animals are supposed to run from you, and that one was just kind of like having a nap. So I honestly don't know. I don't know what to make of this. I mean, this game is pretty infamously buggy. Alright. So out of that batch, my spawn tracker tells me 3 kangaroos died. We just picked up one of them. I'm gonna try to tell the dog to track. He probably won't do it. Yeah, he won't do it. The dog won't track if there's a hostile. Let's see if we can't find. Wait, what? Really? All right, where's your heart? Oh, well, I hope it was there. Right lung, left lung, but no heart. Okay, look, it should have given me heart for that. Look at that shot. That is right on the edge of the heart. So shoot higher than you think is the answer. I don't know what that even was. Chat, I just don't know. 2 separate guys that just did not engage at all, but the game counts them as hostile. But they're just kind of like taking a chill. All right, there should still be 2 more dead somewhere. Maybe we lucked out. Maybe we got a heart hit. Maybe we got a gold. I don't know if we got a gold. I'm gonna be honest with you. My shots were just awful at the beginning of that engagement. I don't deserve any credit. But I am gonna put that up as a YouTube short where it's just like turning around like, kangaroo, what are you doing? Read the room, buddy. Oh man, Connor, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, buddy. That was a mess in many ways. All right, thank you, dog. You get praised. All right, we got a silver. He bled out from his thigh. And the game bugs again, gives me credit. Y'all saw that. It said silver, but it gave me credit for getting a gold. Not trying to cheat, but apparently I'm succeeding. But you know what? I'll take it. Alright, dog can't find the track for the last one. We're going to head back to the dead zone here and have him pick it up from there. There should still be one more on the ground. I'm guessing they didn't program it to check the harvest. They programmed it to check the actual animal score. So by animal score, that animal was absolutely a gold. But by harvest check score, it was a silver. I think that's actually the issue. That actually might be helpful though when we get to the New Zealand map, because the New Zealand map has a quest that's get a diamond of everything on the map, including like birds and shit. So that is going to be an endeavor. And I think I already got like 2 or 3 of them, but it is not going to be easy. Although with the birds, from what I've read, birds actually have like a way higher chance of actually being diamond than they should. Because like, you know, most people would be like, oh, it's like a 0.5% or something stupid like that. But with birds, it's actually more like 3% or something like that. So if there's like 200 birds on your map, odds are you've got a couple. I don't think I'm going to find this last one. Let me just double check here. No, there's actually not one on the ground right now. I was wrong. That is one of the functions of the spawn tracker. It can tell you how many unharvested animals are on the map, and it says currently there are 0 unharvested animals. So nothing is laying on the ground waiting for me. We are going to head hard west. We still need a heart shot, a leucistic, and a no scope. 360 no scope. Pow! That was terrible. Don't replay that and look at where my compass was when I started my 360 and where I ended my 360, because we did not get 360. We got like 80 degrees. 80 degrees, no scope. Oh, 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 oh. Goat, goat, goat. Are you good, goat? I need goats. Oh, you're a 4. Cycling to highest. Taking the shot. Missing the shot. Taking the shot. Missing the shot. All right. Pretending like it was no big deal. Moving on. I didn't want that goat anyway. Oh, I'm running out of water IRL. In another couple minutes here, probably going to grab a drink of water. We'll see how far we go before I actually want a drink of water. Coming up on Soph's place. Soph is actually pretty baller. Like, if you look at her in the mission log, doable. I mean, she looks as potato as anyone else, but yeah. When in the Outback, you take what you get. Robbo, on the other hand, her man lover. He looks like he would be very funny. Like, he's got that face like, I'm jovial. Give me a beer, I'll keep you entertained. He looks a little too like me IRL. Not gonna lie. A little bit. I've been told I actually look like the kid. No, seriously, I've been told I look like the kid from oh, what's the fucking movie? I can't even remember it now. Ah, never mind. If I can't remember it, it doesn't really help. It's a terrible anecdote. Prime, I heard you were telling people that I gave you crabs. And I'm not going to provide any context ever on that statement. And I don't attach chat to the VOD, so no one will ever get your context. And Tanner says what stays in Australia, or what happens in Australia stays in Australia. So that is the legacy right now. I did not give you crabs, sir. I gave you crabs. And the context is so important, and no one will know. It is not at all what that sounds like. It was ghost crabs. All right, to be fair to this man, because he does not deserve to be impugned forever in a VOD that no one will view. It was Tabletop Dungeons and Dragons. He was playing a dragon character, and he happened upon, I was DMing, he happened upon a undead prostitute corpse. It was like a ghost. And what was also a ghost, I had decided ahead of time, was going to be the prostitute's STD, ghost crabs. And he got ghost crabs because he was searching the body. And he just threw in chat there. He said, Razorback crotch crickets. And yes, that is how I described him at the time. And the intention was that he was going to have to get someone to perform like an exorcism on his schlongus to rid himself of the crotch crickets. But the group, the ever so helpful group was like, oh no, man, we got wizards and stuff. We can hit you with like disintegrate spells and stuff like that, and we'll just we'll just fry him off. And so they took care of that for him. Oh, you can only aim for so long. Oh, bad. That one might have been good. I think he jumped. They poured acid on him. Yes, that is true. They poured acid on the man's business, trying to get rid of his ghost crickets. And of course, they don't care. They're ghosts. So they're just like, whatever, I'm biting you in the junk. Very juvenile, very amusing. We're remembering it probably a decade later. Like 3 or 4 people remember this a decade later, so it worked. I call good DMing. He probably calls bullying. Ooh, that was the wrong one. That kangaroo's not going down. I'm not entirely sure that was a real hit. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a pretty good deer. He says as he doesn't have a scope. Go ahead, run. Run. You know you want to. Not behind the hill. Should I? I'm gonna pull out the handgun. I can see your horns. Come on. Give me a shot. Buddy, give me a shot. Getting my stuff set up for this lockdown stream today. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good stream. The wife actually downloaded the game, and I saw an activity that she even launched it. So, because I told her, I was like, you need to be ready. You need to more or less know how to play the game, more or less know the controls, and more or less have your voice chat set up. And since she was streaming, she knows what she's doing. I'm going to take a hit, and I'm going to take the shot. Oh, fucking nothing. Oh, I should not have reloaded. Oh, what was that? Why did I choose to reload? Oh, we got the hit. All right, right about there. I think that second shot actually hit. So she streamed for a while, actually, before I did. She bought a camera. She was a face streamer, even. She streamed 7 Days to Die under the name Miss Dog Zombie. So that is the wife. And she will, in theory, be on stream tonight. She's not going to be streaming, I don't think. And she's probably going to join more at like 9:30. But she... Actually, I don't think Twitch saves VODs that long. She probably doesn't have any VODs up there still. And she wasn't like multi-streaming or saving to YouTube, so 50-50. But that is her account. This red deer has not gone down. All right, dog. Care to catch up, dog? Dog, get it done. And don't say no track, because I can see the blood right there. So yeah, she took her try at streaming, but she wanted to do it as a side hustle to make money. And so after she streamed for like a month, she had 1 or 2 regular folks, the kind of folks that show up, the reliable folks like Kat, Tanner here, Connor, and a few of the other guys. But she never was really getting much of an audience, so she decided to stop. At this point, she just plays Diablo 4 a lot, and I'm telling her, get back into it, because, you can be a Diablo 4 streamer, and she's regular, that's the thing. Every freaking morning, By the time I wake up, she's playing Diablo. And I wake up at like 5 in the morning. She always wakes up at like butt crack of dawn and is playing Diablo. And there's room for that. I mean, like, Diablo's a great game. Lots of people want to watch it. Lots of people want to play it. I mean, I don't care if she makes any money, but she seemed to be like having fun when she streamed. So I'm trying to encourage her to get back into it. But I do not think she'll be actively streaming our session this evening. And we're both going to be on push to talk because our computers are so close together. So hopefully it works out fine. This kangaroo has still not gone down. Wait, no, not kangaroo. Red deer. My God. I need to be done for the night. I need a cup of coffee. All right, we're going to track a little bit. If it switches to tracking prey, we're done. Yeah, invalid target. What happens in Australia stays in Australia. That's very true, though. I was going to switch dogs. I keep meaning to do things off stream. Like, I also said on my last stream that I was going to go pick up my collar, which is over here. I don't really know why. And I still haven't gone and picked up my collar yet. But I will remember this time. We'll pick up the collar. We'll switch the dog. I mean, with 2 other dog models, why not? I mean, I've been rolling a little, to get her name right, a little bit here for 200-something hours. She needs a rest. First person to put a name in chat for a new dog name gets the dog named after it. It's really a competition between like 2 dudes. All right, Prime won. Prime, sir. I don't think I can put that in there. Why would you do such a thing? It's not full-on gamer language, folks. For anyone who's not in Twitch chat, it's not full-on gamer language. Bye, Fick. I appreciate you representing YouTube. 2:20 a.m. You're a soldier. Enjoy your sleep. New name suggestion: Shointer. Shointer. All right, it's gonna be Shointer apparently. I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't. But what the hey? He's tracking prey. All right, we're done. We're done. Assuming it's a girl pointer. Oh, so like Shointer. I think I get what you're going for. Sleep equals false. No, sleep equals true. Sleep is the best, man. You know you want to. And the episode's ending anyway, so you got no excuses. Either find another streamer or go to bed. All right, but yeah, definitely ending stream. And let's see, are there enough people to raid out on Twitch? No, there are not enough people to raid out on Twitch. So yes, Prime, I am a chat abuser, and I do not deny it. But I do love y'all, and thanks for joining me tonight. And have a good evening. Bye bye.